Example number 5 in this lesson is giving us two polynomials that look a little different. So we're going to again see what methods we can use to factorize them. So part A, when we look at it, again, the first step always is a GCF. So it looks like I can divide out a 9 from this, which leaves me with 4 minus x squared. And now we have two terms, which means I should be able to use difference of squares. So I will check whether I can do that. In this case, yes, they're both perfect squares and there is a different sign. So I can factorize it as 2 minus x and 2 plus x. Okay. We don't really need to rearrange it because we can use our difference of squares on whether the x term is first or not. However, in part B, it is harder to do this question if we don't rearrange it. So the first thing we will do is we would rewrite this polynomial in the correct trinomial order. And now the problem comes is we can't do inspection because there's a -1 as a leading coefficient, and remember we said we only can have as a +1. So we can fix that by taking that -1 out as a GCF, which then changes all the signs inside. Now at this point, we're good. We can now look for two numbers that will multiply to become -28, but will combine to become -3. Okay, so the number that would work is 7 and 4, because it does multiply to become 28, but we need to figure out the signs. So -7 and a +4 would work for both of them. And that becomes our factors, x minus 7 and x plus 4. And -1 will stay out because that was our GCF. Okay. Now, that is it for factoring review. We will learn the next steps ahead, but please do remember whenever we have factoring that we have to look for GCF. And then again, if it is a binomial, it's difference of squares. If it is a trinomial, we use inspection. If it is 4 terms, we use grouping. And then in the end, we check if there's any GCF. Again, okay, it can be seen as this chart as well. It's in your book as well. So far we have only done this method by inspection when the leading coefficient is +1. When it's not +1, any other number, then we will learn a method called decomposition, or the chart method that will teach us how to do that as well, which will be in the next lesson. Okay, please remember to do your homework and practice lots.